Hello friends, this is Dr. Karuna Patange Deshmukh, working in the Department of English of Bahirji Smarak Mahavidyalaya Basmat, which is affiliated to Swami Ramananda Tirth Marathwada University, Nanded. Friends, let us in this video try to understand the very first paper course. Earlier we used to call this as paper, but in NEP 2020 the terms are slightly changed, and now we call it, we name it as the course. So for graduation, first year, first semester, arts faculty, that is humanities, we have this major paper, and the title of this course is Understanding Literature 1. And before we talk about the modules, let us try to understand the COs, that is the course objectives first and then the outcomes of this course. So what are the course objectives? Why we learn this course? Why we have taken this course for our graduation as one of the major subjects for the first year level, semester 1. The course objective of this paper is to know exactly what is the meaning of literature and understanding English literature. This course consists of 4 units, and let us now simplify the objectives. Objective number 1 is to introduce students to literature. Why this paper? Because the university, the syllabus design is deliberately such that the students should be properly introduced to literature. Second is to acquaint the students, the learners, to various genres of literature. Genre is the word for, in simple terms, say type of literature or kinds of literature. That is prose, poetry, story, fiction, drama, novel, novella, autobiography, biography. So there are various genres. So this course mainly aims to introduce you students to the various genres of literature. The third objective of this course is to make students familiar with major contributors of the genres covered under the prescribed units. Major contributor to the genres are the writers, poets, authors, novelists, dramatists who have contributed a lot in their own ways. That is, they have written so many pieces of literature in different genres. That is, some have written short stories, some novels, some poems, dramas, and that's why they are considered as the major contributors. That is, their writing is their contribution to the field of literature. So while studying different genres different types of literature, different works of literature. We will be introduced during the course to various great writers, contributors. Fourth and the last objective is to develop interest among students in studying literature. So that is the aim of this course, that the students must develop an interest in reading, in studying, as well as in the understanding of literature in order to become a better human being, in order to build the society, build the nation. So these are the course course objectives. Now the next part is outcomes. What will be the result? What will we get after studying this course in this semester? At the end of the course, the students will be able to, number one, get introduced to literature in a proper way. The students will be introduced. They will have an idea of exactly what literature is. Number two, they will be able to study various genres of literature. Here in this course, we will prepare you. We will develop a kind of ability among you students to study various genres of literature. How to read a short story. What is the method to understand a poem in a proper way? What is a novel and how to read a novel, how to study a novel, how to appreciate a drama, how to understand the dramatic works of art. So, various genres of literature, and you will be able to study those genres of literature. The students will be able to read various pieces of prose essays, short stories and novellas. Once we have this method to understand various works of literature, you will be able to read various pieces of stories, essays, novels, poems, etc. And last and the most important outcome will be the students will be able to get motivated to concentrate on various aspects of literature. There are various aspects of a single work of art, a piece of a short story or a poem or a novel or a drama. Whether it talks about the class struggle, whether the story is about women's lives, whether a poem is about the working classes, whether the poem is about nature. There are various aspects of literature, and at the end of this course, after studying this course, the students will be able to do all these things. So these are the course objectives and course outcome. In short, we call it as COs, course objectives and course outcomes. Thank you.